Hey guys, Matter77 here, bringing you another Airsoft video. Today I'm going to be comparing two WE magazines, one being the standard 20 round or 30 round WE mags, and the short Vietnam style 20 round magazines. So the first thing you might be able to tell just by doing your basic research is that obviously this magazine holds 30 rounds and this one holds 20. So right there, this holds 33% more ammo, meaning that you can get 33% more shots off towards your target. So in a sense, these might be better if you are one of the guys who just does a lot of shooting. Me personally, I like to make my shots count with GBBRs, so I actually like these little 20 rounders, but both are pretty good. The next important feature to note is their shape. So these ones just look like a normal Stenag magazine, and these ones look like the Vietnam style mags. Putting them next to each other, you can see one on the left, or I guess on your right, is a hell of a lot shorter than the 30 round full size mag. I'd say it's about 40% shorter maybe. But that does make a big difference. I know for DMR builds, I was building a gas blowback DMR with an M16, WE M16, and these are perfect with the bipod. They don't stick out, and you can still lay down, have your bipod out, and the magazine won't get in the way. However, with these ones, you'll be hitting the ground with the mag, and you might have to lift up your gun a little bit. But with the 20 rounders, they don't get in the way at all. Now, obviously, there are some cons to 20 round magazines. The first one being that the reservoir is a lot smaller. So, right here, you can hold a lot more gas inside than you could here. And, I tested this outside today, 40-something degree weather outside. I was easily getting a magazine. I filled it for 20 seconds, 2 10-second long bursts, I guess you could call it. Now I know that might sound like a long time, but that's what I needed to do here, and I was easily able to get one mag. I could probably get two, maybe 1.5, 2 if I needed to. With these, I can still get a whole magazine, but then again, that's 20 rounds, and I'm not actually sure I could fire a whole 30 in the same weather, but I could get through a single 20 round magazine, but I just don't think it really compares with the larger gas reservoir that's in the 30 rounders. And then I guess you could say that the capacity is also a con for these little guys because 20 versus 30, that's actually a big difference when you look at the rounds, because if you have 10 of these, that's 300 shots versus 10 of these, which is only 200, so you could get a whole 100 more, which can actually make a big difference. I mean, if you think about it on a larger scale, these 30 rounders might be better, especially for milsim ops. I'd say that 30 rounders are probably your better choice than these 20 rounders, just because you're going to be out for a while and you're going to need something that will hold a lot of gas, hold a lot of BBs, just something substantial. Not saying the 20 rounders are bad at all. In fact, one thing that is much better about them is they are solid. They are very, very solid compared to the 30 round ones. When I shake this, nothing. When I shake this, you can just hear it rattling on the inside. Now, I did go to an outdoor field with my buddy, and I did have about 4 of these big 30 rounders on me, and I was sprinting, and like 3 of them fell out of my pouch because I was using pouches that didn't have tops on them, and I thought they would be secure, but they were actually a bit loose, and yeah, they kind of fell out, and none of them leaked, surprisingly. I'm a tall guy. I'm over 6 feet tall, and these fell from my waist, and they just kind of fell out onto the ground, and when I picked them up, none of them leaked. They still fired fine. It was great. No parts broke either. I'm sure the same would happen with this, they'd probably be fine. These are both the new versions, the version 2 mags, open bolt. But I'm sure that this type of magazine would be fine as well. In terms of like paint wise, you can scratch the paint off pretty easily. I have one 30 rounder that has just already lost so much paint around the mag well. Not on this one, but on a different one. This one was actually filed down by a buddy of mine, so it didn't just come off randomly. We actually filed it down to do a more Vietnam style look on the rifle. Another thing to note is accessories. So if you wanted to put mag pulls on these, the only problem is I'm not actually sure a mag pull will work on a 20 rounder. Correct me if I'm wrong, just say in the comment to save everyone the trouble, but I don't think it will work in these, but I know for a fact it'll work in these. And the reason being, the gas fill valve area is back here, and you can have your mag pull, and the pull will actually be in the middle here, so it won't get in the way. And the shape is perfect. Now for these 20 rounders, you have the same story with your valve in the back here, but I just don't think the shape, see how it's angled? I'm not actually sure a mag pull would work, and if it did work, it'd kind of be oddly angled. But I'm sure it would work. The only problem would be that screw would be covered, so you'd probably have to take the mag pull off, or maybe like if you could kind of bend the rubber to the side or something. But overall, both mags work really well. If I had to choose, you know, for DMR / outdoor builds, where you're just playing a couple games here and there, these are definitely the way to go. Especially for DMR, these are literally the only way to go. However, if you're playing CQB, where you need to hold a lot of shots and also get off a lot of rounds quickly, or maybe a milsim-op, I'd suggest the 30 rounders. One more thing I forgot to mention is that these guys only come in black, whereas the 30 rounders come in black, tan, and they have the special MSK style ones, the PTS style magazines, that also come in black and tan. And those also hold 30 rounds, they just have like polymer external construction. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.